Hey everybody, it's Pam with Silver and Sparkles, and I'm back with another update on all the items I made. Well, not all of them, but the items I made for my craft fair and kind of what I'm doing with the leftovers. I think many of you know I have a in-person shop at the Painted Tree. They're in lots of different states, and it's the model where different small business owners have little shops in one big store. So they're one of their taglines is you can shop small in a big way, right? You go in and there's like over 200 little stores inside. It's super fun to go play in and look and find little gifts. And I have some of my handmade items in there. I just opened in May, but I also source a lot of home decor. Think like pillows and vases and coasters and mugs and planters and just different pretty things that I like. And I source with other female-owned businesses by wholesale and then resale in my shop. And then some of my handmade items, I can't keep a whole, even though it's not very big, a whole shop filled with just things I've made. So I decided after I only did one craft fair this year and I did great, but of course I had overmade things and I just saw this ribbon's all messed up. I'm going to fix it while I'm talking. And, I made too many things and then I'm still crafting and making Christmas things. And I thought, well, I can throw a few more things up in the store and see what happens. Let me give you guys an update. I have a few things to show you and some are at the shop or they've already sold out, so I can't show you. And I do have a big update about my hot cocoa favors. I got a lot of feedback from the last video on those, so I want to share that with you. But let's start with telling you a little bit. I don't know if you guys remember the beaded bookmarks. I had some that were snowmen and some that were just fun Christmas color wooden balls. I tagged those and put them in the shop for $8 a piece, and they've been selling great. I think I had maybe, I'm guessing, I should have looked at my inventory. I think I put maybe 20 out and I think I have 6 left. So super excited about that. The other thing are my tea favors, and I don't have any to show you, but I had, of course, Christmas themed, and they had the cute little silver spoon and the honey packet. I made a few vegan ones just with the raw sugar because honey's not vegan. Anyway, and different tea packs. And guys, all of the Christmas ones are gone, and I had way overmade for the craft show. They're all gone. And then I had some any occasion that weren't Christmas themed that I had made but not stuffed last Mother's Day and just didn't use them all. And I had about 30 of those, and I think there's maybe 12 of those left. And they just say things like, you can do it, and have a great day, and you make the world beautiful, like those kinds of sayings, just with pretty scrapbook paper. And again, a tea pack or a tea bag, a spoon, and a little honey packet or sugar. And I've been selling those at my shop for $3 a piece. So those have been doing great. And then let's see. Okay, let me show you these seed ornaments. I don't think I really showed you these. I had these just in a basket, and you can use it as an ornament. You can, or as a gift tag, you can write on it, or it's just a cute little ornament. But they're the ones where you soak them in water, chop them up, and then put them in soil, and you get wildflowers. And they really didn't sell, and so I packaged them. This is how they're going to look for my shop. I put 2 in a little bag, and you can see both designs you get, and then an instruction card with my branding. And I'm going to try, I haven't put these out yet. I'm going to take them to the shop. We have another holiday open house this Saturday. And so I am planning to try to sell these for 2 for $3. So we'll see how that goes. I still have some more to package, but I think they look cute like this. People can see what they're getting, and maybe they'll do better, in the little bag. Now, recently I did a chop it up video where I just took some scrapbook paper and did some different versions. A lot of those cards I've already sent out. I guess get some to my dad, my aunts, and things like that. But I've made more, and I put several in the shop, and I am selling these in my shop for $5 a piece. I mean, they're really nice. I have cards from other suppliers that are like $6.95, $7.50 that I think definitely these are in that range. And so they're selling at $5 a piece. Yay, that's so exciting. Now, I don't have any others of these to show you. This one really isn't finished. I haven't put any fluffy fibers or ribbons on it. There's one little ribbon there. I'm going to finish this one and pop it in the shop before this weekend. These are selling these little tag books, so people can use these as Christmas gift tags or in a journal if they happen to know what it is. I'm selling them as little tag books for $8, and I think I have one left in the shop right now. I've sold 5, so yay, exciting. Okay, these guys I still need to tag to put in the shop. I've already put some in, and these are, you just get 10. They're super easy, made out of pretty scrapbook paper with some kind of tie. There's a hole punched at the top. These are like any occasion. These are Christmas, so birthday, thinking of you, that type of thing. And these sets of, trying to remember what I put them at. I think I put these again at $4. It's just a little piece of paper, you know. But then on the tag for the shop, I said what it is, and those are selling. I mean, not great, but they're selling. I was selling them at the craft show for just $2. So, you know, price is a little different at the shop. And I don't know if I showed you guys these this year. These are the little mini clipboards. And even though they're sort of decorated, I put, this is just the first page of a sticky note, and it's a binder clip. I put it like there's a snowflake on this one. So really, you know, it doesn't have to be just for the holidays. These can, I also have magnets that I'm sliding down in the cellophane bag with these. They're in a cellophane with a magnet. And the little mini clipboards I'm selling for $4. And I've sold, I don't know, maybe a dozen. So I have some more to package up that I've made at different times. And again, stocking stuffers, cute little things for like work friends, that kind of thing. Okay. Candy favors, the Hershey's. I took what I had left. I think there's one left in the shop selling those, and they're doing really well at $4 a piece. And it just has 6 little Hershey nuggets in it, but they're cute. And if you guys are the ones that are wrapped around and kind of long. So those are my, oh, this is exciting. The paper wreaths. Do you guys remember the great, I made little ones, but the great big paper wreaths that I did a tutorial on how to make the small ones, and then I did a big one. They're like an indoor wreath. They did not sell well at the craft show. Took them to the shop. Actually, I think I did sell a couple. It's so hard to remember. It's running together. 3 have sold at the shop so far, and I have 1 left. So I call that a win. And things have been in the shop since Black Friday. Christmas, these handmade Christmas items. The tea favors, like I said, I've restocked. The lollipop favors, oh my gosh, guys. I had like 148. I remember doing the inventory because I had to stick 148. I had to tie and put a sticker on 148 lollipops, which I don't know, right? Like, I was like, is this worth it? Everybody's loving them. I have, I didn't check inventory. I think I'm down to about 40, and I'm just selling them for $1. I mean, I probably could have sold them a little more at the shop, but people are buying them like 10, 12 at a time, probably for little work gifts or for children, you know, just little gifts to have. So glad that they're moving and getting rid of them. The altered notebooks, the traveler's notebooks that I just put a little bit of pretty paper on and some ribbon. I'm selling those in the shop for $8. And I think I have 4 left, and I went with, I think, 18. So again, the handmade holiday inexpensive items are really doing well. Okay, is it the last one? Oh, I also have some mugs in my shop that have not been selling very well. And I don't know why. They're beautiful. They're like they're a mug, but they're like a ivory and gold, and they have sayings like strong and courageous, and you can do this. And, you know, just a few inspirational messages. I had a few that were best mom ever, and they haven't been selling well. So I took the mugs, filled them with holiday candy, wrapped them kind of like you wrap a gift basket, put really pretty bows on there, and sold them. Depending on what the mug cost me, I'm selling those for $12 to $15. And I've sold, I think I put 6 out, and I've sold, I think, 4. So again, I've got to restock some things for this holiday open house coming up, because I want to have some items in there that are holiday themed for some of the last minute shoppers. All right, so then the big thing I wanted to show you guys is I got a lot of feedback on the hot cocoa packets about perhaps maybe why they didn't sell so well. And I'd sold them in past years, not in a cellophane bag, and just with the hot cocoa that's down in this decorated pouch, and a straw, and it's a paper straw. And everybody was like, you know, that's kind of yucky. And you know what, you're right. I heard the feedback. And so I still had a huge box of those straws. So I was able to lay them, I don't know, like 6 at a time, and cut them off on my guillotine cutter, and was really careful to make sure everything was clean. Put the straw back, or put the straw in. I added a little mini candy cane, closed the bag up, and I'm just selling these for $2. And this is, I had a lot. Like I had overmade, I think I did 150, and didn't sell as many as I normally do at my craft shows. So the feedback, of course, was put them in a bag, and you guys were right. People are buying them. And I probably could have gone up a little bit in price in the shop, but I'm really happy they're going. This is what I have left to be able to restock with. I have a bin like this at the shop that's still full, but every day, again, sometimes it's, you know, 2, 3, 4, and then sometimes someone comes in and buys 12 at a time. So we've been running back and forth to the store, my husband and I, putting in hot cocoa and tea packs. So we'll see if I make any more for this season, but I definitely next year will plan to make some of these types of favors also for the shop as well as my craft fair. Forgot one of my other items that I wanted to tell you guys about. I wish I had one to remind you what it looked like. It was those cute little Christmas pencils. I made the little paper sleeve for it, put it in a plastic cellophane bag, but they were cute with a really cute ribbon. They were fluffy, and I'm selling those at the shop for $4. And I think I went with 48, and I don't know, maybe there's half left. So I'm happy about that. We still have, you know, 2 weekends before Christmas. So hopefully those will keep selling. And I hope you guys appreciated this update, and will leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about some of the little changes I've made, and what you think about them in the shop. I know it's not the same as being at a craft show a single day, but you know, my little store is an investment, and I'm excited. I'm excited that some of the items, I was afraid it might look too crafty for some people, but it seems to be working for me. So there you go. Leave me a comment if you haven't already. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and join me. I usually am doing paper crafting tutorials and junk journal tutorials and those things, but I know there was a lot of interest in the items. So again, thank you. Y'all have a great one.